So in January 1933, some gangsters drove this exact route, which used to be a gravel road, I believe. I'm not sure back then. They're on their way to dispose of a body from Chicago. And I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit more about it as soon as we get up here. We're almost there. Yeah, so they drove all the way from Chicago. I'm here in Northwest Indiana. We're probably about 30 miles out of Chicago. We're almost there. A little bit of a drive, not too far from where I'm at, but it's pretty cool, and I'm going to tell you guys about it. I'm going to show you the location, and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit more about it once I get there. The road should be coming over up here soon. So, they would have turned here, and come up this road right here. I'm going to show you the spot where a body was found. Actually, I'm just going to read to you what the newspaper article said. Chicago Gangland picked the peaceful community of Baileytown as a spot to dispose of a body and one of its many one-way ride victims early Saturday morning when the body of Edward Ted Newberry was dumped on the side of the road in a ditch after he had been murdered. The body was found right down here. I'm going to show you guys without trying to get ran over. So about 100 feet from that little road right here, on that side of the ditch, is where Ted Newberry's body was found. The gangsters were believed to have left Dunes Highway that we just drove down. And at the foot of Bandor Hill, which we're on right now, driving up the hill east, within about 100 feet of that road right there, his body was found. So some residents, Gerald Larson, who lived just south of the spot over here, was driving down this road and he was going west this way when he spotted something in the side of the road, and he turned around and came back and found there was a body laying face down in the ditch. It's about right here. He was expensively dressed and wore a belt with a diamond and ruby studded buckle. And it was this belt buckle which marked him as a gangster, because it was customary of Al Capone to give his top guys these belt buckles. The belt buckle is what identified his body. So he was laying like right around here in this ditch, and they said there was tracks. This used to be a dirt road back then, and there was tracks where you could tell the car turned around and left headed back towards Chicago, which is that way right there. The body was brought to Groff Mortuary here in Chesterton and was held till about midnight Sunday, when the dead man's brother, John Newberry, claimed the body, and it was taken to Chicago for burial. So they think it was like right in this ditch right here somewhere. They tried to get a hold of his wife, but she was in Florida at the time. So they ended up contacting his brother. She attempted to fly out here from Florida to claim his remains, but her plane was forced down because of weather, and his brother had to come out. But he was identified as Mr. Edward Teddy Newberry. This guy was in a bootlegging. He tried to get out of the business at one time and go into the produce business, but I guess it wasn't making enough money for him. So he ended up back in the life, and not long after that, he was kidnapped. They said he was last seen alive Friday evening by friends in Chicago's North Side. We have spent about half of his 30 years in the alcohol business. He was reported missing Saturday morning, and his attorney, Abraham Morovich of Chicago, believes the police held him. But once he got a hold of the police and found out that wasn't the case, uh, and they found a body out here that that sounded like him, he came out and yep, it was him. He identified him. A woman informer for the Secret Six had stated that Newberry's platinum watch that he wore was missing, and all but $1.75 of his money. And this guy was known to carry a lot of money, and even up to $40,000 at a time. On him was his belt buckle and his belt, and he was expensively dressed. They found him with a gunshot wound to the back of the head. Work as a delivery man for a grocer. Later, he drove a taxi cab, and when Prohibition came around, he entered the bootlegging game. Newberry was a handsome fellow with a likable personality and made friends easily. He had the friendship of Dion O'Bannon, which was Al Capone's one of his enemies. Later, he allied himself with the Jennas, which were some bad dudes. I showed you their graves before, and George Moran. And then when Al Capone became king of the bootleggers, Newberry was his friend. In 1929, Newberry was regarded as the biggest shot on the North Side gangland. When 7 members of the Moran gang were slain in the St. Valentine's Day massacre, Newberry was promoted by Capone. And what's crazy about it is Newberry and a buddy were headed to that garage where the Valentine's Day massacre happened. But of course, the killers were dressed as police. And they thought the police were there raiding it, so they kept walking, which, if not, him and his buddy would have been, they would have been killed in the Valentine's Day massacre too. So this guy got lucky and missed that. And he had been with the gang, but left to answer a telephone call before the shooting. A year ago, this is from the newspaper, announced that he was going into the liquor racket. Then he was going straight. He went into hiding. They believe that he was warned, you know what I mean? No arrests have been made in this murder. There was never enough evidence to prosecute anybody. But I'm going to show you guys right here. So they came down this road, and about 100 feet from this road right here, I'm going to put a picture in right now of the police where they found his body. And if you could see that telephone pole right there, you can see the telephone poles running north and south down this road. You're going to see the telephone poles in the background of this picture right here. So I believe it was about right in here where he was found. So yeah, man, I'm going to put some pictures in, and hope you guys enjoy this story. This is the local gangster tale that bled over into Northwest Indiana. And yeah, this was a long time ago. January 1933. January 7th, I believe. I'm going through my notes right now. Yeah, but it was right here. So maybe I'll run a spirit talker real quick and see if we can get anything. Edward Newberry. Teddy, is this where they dropped your body? Yeah, I believe he was found like right in here somewhere, you guys. There was like a little fence in the background in the picture too, but that was a long time ago, so I'm sure that's long gone. Looks like some wooden posts. What's your name? Can you tell me who killed you? Who dumped you here? Mosquitoes are out, you guys. The more I stay in the shade, the more mosquitoes are. Ooh, I heard something out there. It was a frog. But yeah, this is it, man. This
Suffering.
Is suffering. Try the necrophonic. Edward, is this where they left you? Huh? Can you tell me who killed you? Am I in the right spot where they found your body? Yes. Yeah. What? Who killed you? Can you tell me how they identified you? Was it your belt buckle? Steve. Can they give me your name again? Can you tell me if I'm in the right spot? Alright. So, yeah. Were you shot in the back of your head? Well, there it is, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna line up the spot and the shot, and but yeah, like right here. Like I said, you can see those telephone poles, and those are old too. They might be different ones by now, but that's the road that goes north to south that it described in the police report. He was found about right here in this ditch. There it is, guys. Edward and Teddy Newberry. They found you dead over here. Crazy stuff, man. The gangster days are no joke. Well, there it is, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for watching the video. Guys, make sure you like and subscribe, and let me know what you think about it. I think this is gonna be a good one. I've been wanting to do this one. I've had a pen for a couple years, and finally got out here to do it, share with you guys. There's another spot down the road I'm gonna go check out real quick that I didn't know was here, a little cemetery. So we're gonna go check that out, and we're out of here. Rest in peace, Mr. Newberry. Right here, guys. There it is, guys. Gangster stuff. Get out of here. Appreciate you guys. Please subscribe if you haven't. Hit that like, and more videos come soon. We'll see you guys later. I might go by the funeral home where they took his body before they took it to Chicago, so we'll see. Peace out, later. Oh, there it is, guys. There's the funeral home that Newberry's body was brought into. They brought him here, and the brother came and identified him, and took him back to Chicago for burial. I'm gonna put a picture of his grave in here too. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See ya.